I'm Jane Lyon, and I own Summerwind Equine. I was born in Little Rock, Arkansas. I was the little girl who always wanted a horse, who always thought she would get a horse, even though I lived in town. Never got a horse until I was in my 20s, married. But it was just something inside. I've always adored them. I read all the Farley books and all those things and wrote stories about horses, drew pictures of horses. So I don't know where it came from, but I know it's always been there. When Frank and I married, they had his farm called Wingmead, and his father always loved horses and always had a riding horse, generally a Tennessee Walker. And so there were always one or two horses down at Wingmead. We actually had been to a party here years before it was on the market, and I couldn't believe Frank bought it. He did it very begrudgingly, I think. And we had two show horses, two geldings, no thoroughbreds. Never had a thoroughbred. So it was a really sharp learning curve. And started out with two or three older mares, and it's grown to this now. It has grown now with the addition of property that I have bought since Frank's death to a little over 1,000 acres. And we have about 39 to 40 brood mares now. We have all my retired brood mares. I don't sell them. I feel like it's a responsibility, if you're a breeder, to care what happens to them. I wanted a farm that I was a part of and interact with all the horses. I didn't want to own horses and let somebody else raise them and just maybe not even know who they were.
Sales agency's agent is Littleprincessemma, a chestnut mare. She's just an 8-year-old. She's by Yankee Gentleman out of exclusive Rosette. Just take a look at the produce record first. Her first two foals to race are both winners, and here is the dam of one of the most exciting 2-year-olds in training this year, the colt American Pharaoh, who was headed as the favorite for the Breeders' Cup Juvenile until he was forced to withdraw, already a dual Grade 1 stakes winner, and the mare back in foal to Pioneer of the Nile, the sire of American Pharaoh. So she's carrying a full sibling to a really high-class racehorse. She's a half-sister to stakes winners. She's young. She's in foal to Pioneer of the Nile.
When she was sold, you may recall, American Pharaoh had just been taken out of the Breeders' Cup with an injury. So for lay people like us, we didn't know if that meant he would ever return. But he was already a Grade 1 winner. And we had decided that we were going to start trying to concentrate on buying producers. I had bought a lot of Grade 1 winning mares off the track, some with their first foals, and frankly, I have not had great luck with that. Some, yes, but so this year, that year we had specifically wanted to buy some producers, and she was there, and I mean, you may think it's in retrospect because of what Pharaoh did, but the truth is, the minute I saw her, I fell in love with her. I can't even tell you exactly why. She had something about her, a demeanor, a gentleness, a presence. And there were 3 mares I was looking at, and she was my first pick of them. And I was so excited to get her. Then when Pharaoh came back and won the Triple Crown, it was the best year of my life. And the worst. Because Frank and I got to go to all the races. He got to see what the very top was. He knew what it felt like. And so, to me, that meant everything.
Hip 234 is next, consigned by Lane's End agent, Man Among Men. Dark Bay or Brown Colt by Warfront, out of Key to My Heart by Galileo, by Warfront.
She is Larger than you would expect a Galileo mare to be. She is beautiful, absolutely beautiful mare. This colt that she had was very special when he was born. I applied for and got the name Man Among Men for him, and it fit him. And he was always one of our very best foals and best yearlings. I found it was a great opportunity for me to give Christmas gifts to family and some of my friends who were really horse crazy like I used to be, or still am. I think it's a great program. Everybody's excited. They want to know where he is, what he's doing, when he's going to run. The horses have enriched my life. They've given me the highest highs and the lowest lows. But to be able to go up there and pet Littleprincessemma or any of the others and know that they know who I am and they're there, they're just a part of my life. And it's a very big part of my life. I am horse racing.